So somebody told me recently that they could date and work on themselves at the same time, even though them working on themselves is related to relationship issues alongside other personal things like trauma and things of that sort. And before I get too deep into this, my name is Jennifer Renee. I am a certified life coach and I have 2 degrees in psychology. Now, in my personal and professional opinion, I strongly believe, and I practice this even for myself, if you are truly working on yourself, you should not be entertaining any type of person in a romantic level. Okay? And I'm going to list why this is important. So if you genuinely want to learn about yourself, you want to have breakthroughs, you want to unpack trauma, you do not have the mental capacity to be entertaining someone else, because even though everyone is their own person, everyone has their own baggage, and it depends on what level of baggage it is as well. So if you already have issues with showing up for yourself, what makes you think that you have the energy or the capacity to show up for someone else? Because again, everyone has their own baggage and wants you to join, because you should be becoming one, right? And getting to know each other. There is going to be baggage that you guys develop together. And especially if you are the type of person that is in and out of relationships, or you're finding a very difficult time in the dating scene. Mind you, little disclaimer, the dating scene in general is trash right now. I understand that. But what I mean is, you cannot sustain someone. You cannot stay in a relationship for a long period of time. Okay. And I'm going to be talking from the unhealthy standpoint, because there are people that genuinely choose to be single because they understand their value, they put in the work, and they don't want to waste their time. So one, it's important for you to know what your triggers are individually, and also two, what triggers you in a relationship. Two, you need to know your boundaries. Do you have healthy boundaries? Remember, we set the example for how people treat us. Three, you need to be knowing where your respect level is. Okay, because if you don't know your respect level, that is when you're going to fall into issues of choosing people that essentially will not choose you in the end. And four, being honest with yourself, being honest on where you genuinely stand. Do you have the mental capacity to put in the work within yourself and be in a relationship and give that person 100% in that relationship? My cat just knocked it over. Sorry. Five, do you love yourself? Do you love yourself enough? Are you just using an excuse of saying you could be in a relationship and work on yourself? Again, this is someone that heavily has issues internally, okay, that they need to unpack. You need to know the level of which you love yourself, because once you realize that, you will realize that you can't possibly truly love yourself if you are not giving yourself 110% before trying to entertain somebody else. And you are trying to pursue a relationship that essentially is not going to be meaningful. It's not going to last, because you're not going to have the emotional tools or the availability to sustain that said relationship. Lastly, be gentle with yourself and really truly be honest with yourself. Pour into yourself and fill that self-love tank up to the max before entertaining someone else. Okay? It's okay to be alone. It's uncomfortable, but it's okay to be alone as long as you work on yourself and you really be honest on where you stand within yourself before entertaining other energies and persons like that. And no, I'm not taking clients right now, but if you want more tips on life skills, make sure you follow me on TikTok and my YouTube. The link is in my bio.